As a teenager, I had always found myself in this difficulty of comparing myself to others, and it made me depressed a lot of times. And I had no solution for this problem. And the simple reason for this was because everybody was comparing to someone else, and everybody in this society was more or less in the similar state of psychosis, and comparison is just a symptom of this big disease. But I just want to focus on why we actually compare ourselves to others. So the first thing about this is that our self-worth is externally tied to all the systems and judgment of other people. So if they are talking good things about us and we are getting appreciation from all these external entities like other people or organizations, then we are happy. But if it is the opposite, which happens a lot of times, then we are sad. So this is the first thing, that we keep chasing this loop of we keep chasing this loop throughout our whole life, but I do not. So this is the first thing, that our self-worth is externally tied. So we can think of many examples in our own life where we do this. So the first might be that someone wants a certain job, and then he wants to get promoted, or someone at school wants to beat everybody else and get ahead. There is no problem in these pursuits in isolation, but the problem is when we connect our self-worth to these things. And we do this because we like to keep people behind us, and we take a sort of evil pleasure in doing so. So we feel good if we have people beneath us and we can look down at them. And this is the big problem, because if you are feeding yourself on that thing your whole life, and then you find someone who is ahead of you, then your world shatters in just a second. So this externally tied self-worth is the problem. And the simple solution for this then becomes to not do this at all, which is hard, and it takes a lot of effort to not do so. And I think it takes a continuous conscious effort to not do so. You have to continuously look at yourself and see if you are doing this in real time, and then detach yourself from this thing, which is hard, and it requires a baseline amount of self awareness, or we can say introspective abilities. So, this is my simple solution to this big problem of comparison. And I have literally seen people who are in these big positions, but they still suffer from this simple problem. But I do not, because I am because I am Iron Man, maybe.